I don't know where that comes from. Every time I go to do this recording, that's all I hear. That is the strangest thing. I don't get how that works. But guys, if you notice, I've been working on the set back here. Look, I got all. Sorry, pardon me. I'm eating my bread tonight. Yeah, I'm having a loaf of bread tonight for dinner. I got the croquet stick here. I'll explain that in a second. Listen, Benny had a coffee with the Crockers. He has a lot of questions. What happened to me? I'm okay, Benny. I'm okay. I saw your video. I'm doing just fine. Go Ridge Life, by the way. Listen, I'm looking down here, making sure everything's going good. So if I'm not looking at the camera, okay, let's get into why I have a mallet, where I was whenever Benny lost me, okay? Okay, so first, Benny, he invited me over to a Kansas City Chiefs football party. And, so I'm kind of cheap. So I found some sausages that I had from a couple weeks ago that were just out in the garage. They weren't in the fridge or anything, but I thought they'd still be good, right? You know, you don't have to refrigerate meat too long. I don't know. I digress. So I took them out to the studios. My studio, man, it's looking good. Had a little bit of time with the cold weather to work on the studio. You know, you can't do too much out and about whenever. Again, I digress. Okay, so I'm cooking up the sausages. We're eating them. I don't know. It's like, I don't know, like those people that lick a mushroom, that I'm saying too much. I'll try to cut that out, guys. I'm working on it. So, you know how you like lick a toad or something like that and, it does stuff to you? I guess old sausages do the same thing. Because I'm going to tell you what, we started eating those sausages. First, the room started spinning. And I noticed Benny just fell to the floor. And I'm going to tell you what happened to me. It's going to blow your mind. But I literally got transported in this like portal of some kind while I was hallucinating, I thought, right? But I got into this portal and it zipped me through the cosmos of space and time. I'm talking, I was seeing planets going by, star systems. I was just traversing the galaxy and it was just tripping me out. I'm not going to lie to you. I was freaking out, right? So I'm going through the universe and all of a sudden, I could feel myself being pulled back to Earth. Blammo! There I was, sitting in, I guess it was just right outside Roswell, New Mexico, because whenever I landed, we picked up some alien space buddies on the way while I was traversing through the galaxy. I don't know if I picked them up or they picked me up, but whenever we fell back down to Earth, we kind of landed bad in Roswell, New Mexico. And the next thing I know, these military guys are coming around with these Jeeps and rounding us up. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. They start rounding us up, putting us into these military trucks from like the 40s, and their uniforms look like the 40s, and they hauled us back into Roswell. They had a air base back there, and then they loaded us up, me and my alien buddy. Of course, Benny wasn't there. I don't know where he went on his trip, but I went to Roswell. Well, first the galaxy, traversing the galaxy. Bear with me. I'm a little foggy on all this. It's coming all back to me. So if I sound like I'm not making any sense, it will as soon as you get to the end of the story here, okay? Oh my gosh. So I get there. They load me up into a plane, haul me to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Ohio. Yeah, Wright-Patterson. And that's where things got weird. They're like, you ain't talking about nothing. You're with us. You're not allowed to leave ever. And I'm like, I got animals to take care of. Yeah, me and Benny are busy, at the new Heck Yeah Ranch, which I'll tell you about here in a second too. So, listen, even though lady friend, I put in the croquet set to keep the lady friend happy. Them women, you have to have activities for them. Some type of play stuff around to keep the lady friend coming back. So I had worked on that croquet, and I had this, and I knocked one of the guards right in the keister with that, because I had it with me. And boy, I just started sprinting across Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. And again, it's this 1947, and I'm just in a panic. And I get about halfway across the runway. Blammo, I get zapped back up into space anyways. Rendezvous with my alien buddies, and we're all having a rip-roaring good time traversing the galaxy again. That's whenever the alien buddy guys helped me out with my design. Here, check this out. This is the new Heck Yeah Ranch layout, Benny. I've been working on it. Look, we got the barn here. We're going to fence it around here to keep the animals all contained. We got the front gate, so, keep people out, right? Keep people out. And heck, first I thought about putting in a cattle guard right here, but then it dawned on me, don't put a cattle guard here, because cars can just keep coming in and out. You got to put a gate across this. And why would you have a gate and a cattle guard on a place you want to keep people out? So the alien buddies helped me just decide on just putting a gate here. Okay, let's get to the important stuff. Here's the grain bin towers. That's mine. That's Benny's over here. And we got this tube right here. This tube right here is so, like a playland tube at McDonald's. So I can just come on down here and see Benny anytime I want to, right? And Benny, he's got to climb up. I didn't think this through, because then I'm going to have to go out the door here, come back across. And then me and Benny can go back up the stairs. Heck, we can have a lot of fun with our grain bin towers and that we live in. But yeah, look, I think the spacing's good. The alien buddies, said, hey, put the barn here and put the grain bin silos over here. Yeah. And then look, and then the alien buddies even put me and Benny, and we might be playing with the croquet sticks or something. We can put in a playland right here for the lady friend to play croquet. And that's me and him just having fun too, playing with the croquet set. I'm just jazzed, people, These are good times, exciting times. It's all coming together. There was a reason for the season, as they say. It was cold. And so I worked on the studio, got the studio all done. I'm telling you what, this bread is killer. But I'll have to do a video on bread, because that's food's in right now, Food's the thing to do. Again, I digress. It's just exciting time, people. Benny, oh my gosh, Benny, I'm okay, buddy. Little Benny, buddy, me and the alien buddies, we landed back in good old 2024. Just in time for all this crazy, election season crap that's going to be going on. I'm back here. Lady friend's just in the other room. She's glad to have me back. Benny, I'm glad you were so upset that you lost me. But just to fill you in where I was this whole time, I'm ready to get back to work with those plans, especially that slide, Benny. We're going to have so much fun sliding from one bin to another. It's going to be great. Well, I could bore you all day long, people, but it's just coffee with the mocker. See? I even put a neon sign back there. See it? Coffee. It's hard to read with the. I'm going to have to work on that. Maybe bend some more tubes, because you can't really read with the. It's a work in progress, guys. But that's a picture of my alien buddy. And he's got mystical powers that come out of his fingers. And got a cactus, because everybody's got to have a good cactus on their set. Look, You got the mouth. You know, that's all we do is talk. We just talk on Coffee with the Mockers. And like I say, just like the squirrel, right? Believe in your dreams. Don't give up. That squirrel didn't give up. I don't want you to give up. Benny, don't give up. I'm coming. I'm coming for you, little buddy. We're going to make Heck Yeah Ranch the greatest in 2024. I just spit food right at the camera. I don't care. Back to you guys.